Hey guys, it's Amy, the relocated tourist, coming to you live once again from my office. It is January 8th, 2020. It is a little bit cold Florida day here on this, let's see, Wednesday, right? Goodness gracious. You know you're busy when your days start to kind of merge together. Today I thought I would touch upon what I have gotten at the garage sales in 2019. So when I go garage sailing, I tend to come home, I have big show and tell for my family, and then I just dump it in a bag. And then what happens is that Amy forgets what she bought, which is I'm trying to work on. The reason that I have long loved garage sales is my mom raised me this way. So blame Carol. What happened when I was little is I would go and take piano lessons on Saturdays, and then my reward for that torture would be, by the way, my piano teacher was Mr. Berger. Isn't that funny? My reward after that torture would honestly, my mom would go to some garage sales, let me play, get my lesson in, and then she'd come back, pick me up, and we go to garage sales. I was just in love with them. First of all, I could not understand how something could be a quarter. Even back then in the 80s, I could not believe that something could be a quarter. And then I started to understand the whole concept of buying something and reselling it for more, or taking care of it better and reselling it, or anything. Just I got to learn the ins and outs of toys, especially the 80s toys, the Disney stuff especially. I love Disney well before I even went to Disney World. And yeah, I just a passion grew for it, and that led to thrift stores. And I didn't really get into the whole I did get into eBay, but I didn't get into the whole world of shopping online as thrifting. I know people enjoy that because they want to run around, whatever. But to me, the thrill of the hunt is Saturday mornings. I'm so excited. My next season comes up. So in the Midwest, the garage sale season is only May, June, July, August, and that's pushing it. And the reason being is because it does get hot up in the Midwest as well. And so the garage sales were usually, sometimes they'll start in April, but usually we still have snow on the ground, so that's usually a no-go. May's usually perfect because kids are still in school, so moms still have the ability and freedom to go out on Fridays and Saturdays and just hit all the garage sales. And then you've got the June and July's where the kids are out of school. So now they have to drag the kids along. And as you know, and I mean that lovingly, that you either leave the kids in the car, you park right in front of the driveway, you hop out, you look at your stuff, you hop back in. You also know that when you hit a garage sale that has like a billion, I don't know, name a toy, pet shops or dolls or Matchbox cars, whatever, you know your kids are just gonna, so then you're just like, can let me leave Thomas in the car. So I have loved it ever since. And over the years, what I grew out of that passion was just having my own garage sales. And so in Appleton, Wisconsin, was where I used to live, I would have these epic garage sales, which I'm very proud of. And there are blog posts about it. You can find that over at therelocatedtourist.blogspot.com. I'm sorry, .wordpress.com, blogspot, where'd that come from? Anyway. So I would enjoy just collecting this stuff, and I would go to Goodwill, and I'd also go to the garage sales, and I would turn around and resell it and have just one massive epic sale with not only the stuff that I had collected over the years and I used, of course, but stuff that I also knew I could resell. And so garage sales are also a great way to kind of get that loophole of resale shops. Now, I was never the one that had one like 16 times during the summer. I know a lot of people do that. They're actually trying to crack down on that in Wisconsin, actually. But I just enjoyed having that moment of just and I displayed everything. You guys, like I had Disney music playing. I had Bath and Body plugins in the wall in my garage. Like I wanted to smell nice in there. Everything was swept. I had a really nice, clean, updated garage. So it was like a 2-car garage. It was really big, maybe 3-car even. It was just awesome. And it just had a nice feel to it. There's nice space. I hung sheets. I had tablecloths. I go all out for my garage sales. I could write a book alone just on garage sales. So that being said, and while you're here, you want to see what did I get this year? So we're going to do this together because I don't remember. There's a couple things I grabbed out of my closet that I was like, oh yeah, that. So what is great about Florida is that you can find so much Disney stuff here. So much Disney stuff. And there are two sellers. The seller that just wants to get rid of it and the seller that wants to make a lot of money. And the lot of make money one is also usually the one that has the really good Disney stuff. So it's been interesting here to kind of figure out who is what. So I will try to remember I paid for these items because they'll kind of ring a bell, but it's been some time. So I got this. It's the Thomas Kinkade 4 puzzles. So I think the park price is on here. Yeah, the park price is on here for $27.95. And I remember this was a cheap one. It was $1. $1, you guys, brand new. It's never been opened. How awesome is that? So this is the kind of thing where I walk past it in Emporium and I just giggle because I'm like, hee, I got it for $26 cheaper. This one is a fun one. I think it's from Disney Online. I don't think it's from the parks, but she said, as you can tell, it's like practically brand new. It's a bath mat. And it just doesn't fit in this bathroom right now. So I'm hoping with the new house it does. But look how cute this is. Look at this bath mat. How cute is that? So the tag on it is Disney, but it's not a parks item. It is just a Disney item, which for those of you who don't know, there is a difference. There's like the Disney brand, then there's Disney Parks brand, which obviously is the theme parks. All right, so let's see. And some of these I did take pictures of over the summer, no, over so the last I was getting to that. So they have the one season up in the Midwest. So here they have their fall season, I guess, into winter season, and then their spring season. So a lot of places like Celebration will have, it's called a porch and yard sale. And because all their garages are either in the back on, in the back roads behind their houses, or they just don't have garages at all. So they've called it a porch and yard sale because that's basically what Celebration, honestly, most of them is. So they have theirs like semi-annually, and so do a lot of the places around here. And I'm using my hands a lot and I don't know why. Caffeine maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so I would show you, and this is just some of the stuff I got, by the way, guys. I have given a lot of stuff away. I'm keeping some stuff for presents. I keep looking at the wrong camera. Anyway, so this is one of them. Brand new, you guys. Disney Parks. So there's a one set. I'm gonna shut my laptop here carefully so the phone doesn't fall. And then I have, now some of these, this is one of the issues I have, which I gotta straighten my camera here. One of the issues I have with ears is that I have to start paying attention and paying attention to what they look like. So what Disney will do is sometimes they'll send it to the outlets or they'll send them to Cast Connections, which is the cast, basically their outlets, the cast member store. And a lot of the items they'll mark a black marker through, and the only reason I know this is because I've shopped there with Kira and with other people in the past. So I have to start watching in case I want to sell these. I don't know if that's like okay to sell something with a black mark on it, or honestly, if I even want to sell this new, because it is new, it just was an outlet item. So I don't know how that works. I'm kind of figuring all that out. But this is another, here's a good, aren't these beautiful? So I have a white Disney kind of wedding dress, party dress that I bought at the outlet. I would like to wear with these. So I'm thinking I'll probably keep these. But here you go. So I'm talking about, see the X in the band right there? So yeah, if people don't mind having X on their band, then, you know, I'll still try to sell them. Let's see. This pair is so uber cute, but here's a good example of when I didn't pay attention. How cute are these, right? Okay, so blue ears. Could wear them, no one would know that there is a defect with these, and I didn't pay attention. But apparently when she ripped the label off, she ripped off a piece of the fabric. So can I fix it? Can I stitch it shut? Absolutely. Would I want to resell these? I could, just with the caveat of, here's the situation. have ears. These are so cute. I might keep these. I haven't decided. Look how cute these look with me today. These match mine very well. Maybe I'll wear these today. This is pretty cute, right? Okay. Yeah, that matches really well. I'll just keep these on while I do this. The rose gold ears. Ooh, ah. I remember these were such a big deal. Like, I watched literally somebody pick up armfuls like they were pretzels on a stick and just pick them up off away. And Craig and I just stood there like, what just happened? Like, it was crazy. Like, we just were standing there holding like the one or two we picked. People went crazy for these. I don't know if they're as popular, but there they are. Again, these are all from garage sales. And so I don't know if people bought them and they never wore them. They bought them for a gift. They didn't give them away. There are certain things I will ask, why are you getting rid of it? A brand new something just doesn't seem right to me. So unless they're buying it to resell it, that's fine. You know, you can admit you're doing it, but it just always kind of makes me curious. These I'm probably gonna keep because I loved these. How pretty are these? Seriously, brand new, brand new. And if you saw my 12 days of Christmas giveaways, just what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I also gave away a pair. So these aren't just the only ears I've gotten. I have gotten so many ears because I think they're awesome, and normally I can get them for anywhere from $1 to $5 a piece. Even $5 for these are a steal, because now I just saw at the new mouse gear, quote unquote, the transitional mouse gear, the sign in front of the rose golds were 30 flat, not even 29 anymore. They went up a whole penny, but they're $30. So if you ever see them online and you're like, oh my gosh, they're so expensive, or somebody did Etsy or they made their own, like, trust me, like, they're worth it, because the parks are expensive. So I would shop around. Some more straws. This is another part of one of my giveaways. One of these garage sales just had like a billion straws, and I got like a ton of them for a very, very, very cheap price. We'll just leave it at that. This one was kind of neat, but he's been kind of folded, so I don't know if I'll sell them or put them up in my office or what I'm gonna do with them. I just thought he was kind of cool. It's the pennant with the bumper sticker and the pin, and as you can see, actually on there it says $1.50, and I believe in the parks it says this was $19.99. So hey, so I've just kind of gotten in this habit where I am going to go to garage sales and basically pick up everything and anything Disney, and I just like freak out when I find a sale that has nothing but Disney. That it's usually the older people, and they've had like, I feel like I'm crouching down. They've usually had like, they've been cast members for like 30 years, and those are the best sales, you guys, because like they just have everything. They have everything like from when the park's open practically, and they have the cool old Epcot stuff and the cool. I actually just realized I have something sitting on my desk here I can show you that I got at the garage sale. He is not going anywhere. He is mine. I'm a Goofy fan, as you know. Now this is one of those sales where the guy was a cast member, and he actually is now moving over to Universal, which is a whole funny story in itself. He was telling me all about Epic Universe and everything. But he had only like 3 items. He kind of gave this vibe of a bachelor. So he was like, I don't know, this is all I got. And one of the items he had, he's just awesome, was this Goofy. Isn't he awesome? It's Test Track Goofy. Hello. He still has his ticket on of $25, like the old tickets. You guys remember these old tickets? So yeah, and he's like bendable. Sounds like I'm breaking his bones, but really I'm not. So I have him celebrating all the time. Yes, life is amazing. So he is on my desk, Test Track Goofy, because I liked that version of Test Track as well. So there's that. Let's see. I have more ears. I have 2 more of the Cars ears, which was, again, on one of my giveaways. They'll probably be in a future giveaway, or I'm going to sell them. Kind of where my whole plan is, honestly, with garage sales, is that I would love to be able to, honestly, probably sell and just, I'd love some extra money for just, I have a billion things I want to do, so this would help it. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. And I know so many people who buy them. definitely cheaper than the parks, and they know me, they've met me, they know that they can trust me on getting these, so I'm just super excited about it. I just went through puberty there. What else? Seriously, guys, I have so many Disney bags, it's ridiculous. And that's not bragging. Oh, so one garage sale, I got a bunch of these layup necklaces, and they were going on cruises, I guess, and they didn't use them all. So this is a brand new one. This is a brand new one. This is a brand new one for the 4th of July. And then I got Slinky Dog from Toy Story Land. Wow, wow. He's cute. So there is that. So like you see, I just kind of pick the items up, and then I eventually, so the goal is to have some nice clearly marked bins that I can put in the organizational skills that I have to put basically what these things are and what to do with them, because I also like giving stuff away. Wink, wink. Let's see. Oh yeah, these guys are cool. I got this Goofy mug. I look like a Folgers. I almost said Folgers. It's what's for dinner. That's not right. Can you tell I don't drink coffee? Never had coffee in my life, so I don't even know what the commercial is. I just know Folgers. I have a bunch of Mickey buttons in here because I must have just thrown them in here. And then I got this Donald version as well. Now, they don't have their tickets on here, but mugs these days I think go still for like 20 bucks. You can see the Disney stamp there on the bottom, the park stamp. So these are fun to get. I'm trying to stay away from the heavier stuff because the heavier it is, the more it is to ship. And even with eBay and stuff, it just becomes kind of a pain. So I don't know how much I'll do in the mugs. I've seen so many amazing mugs, from Pandora to anything. Pick a ride. I've seen so many mugs. I think people just they don't have any room left in their cupboards, and these are quite collectible. So let's see. Seriously, guys, I don't remember what's in here. Oh yeah. So this is another one of those things I gave away for the 12 Disney giveaways. It's one of those things where I know people love these in the parks. They are ungodly expensive in the parks. I think at Walmart you can probably buy one for under $10. I have several of these in this bag, and it's the spray fan, and they are literally brand new. Well, this one doesn't have the tag on it, but these do have their tags on it in here. They are brand new. You just add the batteries, and they're awesome spray fans. You've got the Disney parks on the bottom there. So I love to pick these up because they're great gifts for people coming into town, especially during the summer. This is an angel to many people. So I love picking these up. I think I got a bunch of these. What I try to do is, I don't like finagling, I don't like that word. What I try to do is do like if they have a bunch, like the Cars ears. He had them for like a birthday party or another cruise line thing, and he had like a box of them, you guys. I'm talking like 30 ears, and I was like, I don't need 30 Cars ears. I don't even know what I'd do with them. I don't have 30 people to give them to, nor do I don't know if they would go well on eBay. So I was just like, hey, will you take 5 ears for $5? And he's like, sure. So that's kind of how I do it. I buy a bunch of things, and then I just kind of give a flat price. And most people will work with you. And there go my dogs barking because my kids are home. Let's see. Oh, I got this. What? Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, I don't even know what else is left in this bag. I don't think it's anything exciting. So there you have it for right now. As you see in the giveaway, like I have found R2-D2, Millennium Falcon. I have found, oh my gosh, you name it, I found it. Disney books, Disney frames, the mugs, obviously, The collectibles are a little harder. Like people will give away their snow globes, but they're usually, the water's really dirty and gross, or like Goofy lost an arm on the side, something like that. And I've learned to accept that what I cannot repair, which is basically everything, I should not be buying. So I try to avoid as much as possible. Try to look around on my desk if there's anything else from garage sales. Oh, this guy I did actually get from a garage sale. I'm a Funko Pop collector, as you know, and I got Mushu. How cute is Mushu? And again, these guys go for $8, $9, $10 depending where you buy them, and I think he gave it to me for $1. So it's one of those things where it's so fun to collect stuff. The season is coming up again. My favorite neighborhoods are Hunters Creek. The neighborhoods off 27 can be really fun depending on traffic. Let's be real. Hunters Creek is my favorite. Celebration. Celebration is a good one to a point. Everybody knows it's good, so it is packed. It's kind of like when they have trick-or-treating there. So I do enjoy going to that one. If you love Disney pins, go to the yard sales. Funkos, Craig and I bought brand new Funkos at a garage sale a couple of months ago. I believe my season starts up soon. It's like February, March, April, and actually trying to put a spreadsheet together of everything so that I can kind of know what weekends. And my best tip I can give you is don't buy from a home that smokes. I have nothing against smokers. It is just that it is really hard to get the smell out of anything you buy. So if you're looking at clothes, a stuffed animal, something like that, unfortunately, it's really hard to get out of. So just kind of avoid that. My second best tip is look for the yard sales that are in communities. Oh, Del Webb community off 27, that's another excellent one. The older generation takes better care of their stuff. So their stuff is usually clean, and it's bagged, it's priced, it looks phenomenal. They do a great job with it, and their Disney stuff is always, they don't sell like the cracked stuff, a broken watch, whatever. Like they only put it out if they think it's sellable for the most part. So that's another good one. But the neighborhood ones are the best to go to because you have so much variety, and a lot of the times you can park your car, bring a backpack so you can just stuff your items in there that you purchase. You don't have to carry like 16 bags around, and it's just nice to be able to. On top of it, if you do it in your own neighborhood, you can actually meet your neighbors, and if you want to meet them. I'm always 50-50 on that. That's a nice way to also, say hi to somebody, make a friend. So I have met so many people going garage selling. I've watched people swoop right in, and I'm holding an item, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking about it, and they're just waiting for me to put it down and swoop right in and get it. So I've been in those situations, but nothing is more fun to me than having like my Coke Zero in the car, having a snack, blaring my tunes, and just like singing my heart out as I go from garage sale to garage sale. And it's a passion of mine, and I'm hoping to be able to share that not only on the blog, but be able to share with you guys my treasures and be able to sell them and make someone out there happy as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will definitely be doing more garage sale hauls in the coming months once they start up again, but I just thought I'd give you a little window into what I find intriguing, interesting, and not only that, but this is just the Disney stuff. I love to decorate. I like decorating in like the Pier 1 kind of sense. So a lot of that stuff with like vases and candle holders and metals and some of the dark woods, but all that kind of fun stuff. Like I know what I'm like. Kirkland's is one of my favorite stores. I also buy so much garage sale stuff in that realm that's all spread out in my house. So I hope I can help you all find some good treasures, and this is just another side of me that you're getting to see. So I hope you have an amazing day, have a wonderful evening, and I love you all. God bless.